Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, this is Roman from Levittown, New York. Coming live today on Tuesday, May 12th. How are you doing today, guys? We continue this week's actually topic about different values that I see are undervalued or even completely neglected by humans. And I'm talking to many people right now as a promoter of healthy lifestyle, and I see how much time people do not do not see the problem. They hide again from the problem, and they undermine the problem, saying does not exist. So today we're going to speak about health, and I'm going to give just another second for people to join us, and we'll begin shortly. I hope everybody is well, and the weather is getting a little bit better, so we all will be able to go out and enjoy some fresh air. Be still mindful of social distancing, and on the weekend I've seen a lot of people in the parks. I don't think it's a good idea yet to go and socialize in a greater scale. Just guys, let's hold off and let's follow the rules and make sure that the health crisis that we are in, pass by, and then we all can be going back to our normal life, which I'm not sure how much normal is going to be when we're back. But anyways, let's talk about health. So when I speak with many people, I hear something, oh, I'm doing great. And once they say I'm doing great, I know the people, their health is not in the best shape. So Dr. Seuss had very smart saying, you're in pretty good shape for the shape you're in. That's what many people think, oh, I can do only this much, but this is what my limitation right now is. Guys, there is no limitation. We always can overcome our limitations if we take care of our body correctly. We can always, not always, but almost always, we can always restore our health to a certain level. We can get better, and how to do it, we know. I already mentioned before, I'm not a doctor, and many people say, oh, if you're not a doctor, how you could know? Doctors don't, because doctors not designed to make you healthy. Doctors designed to treat illness when there is a crisis in your body. Not many people, when they feel okay, go to doctors and say, hi doctor, what can I do for my health? Go home. That's a solution, right? Doctors will not tell you, oh, drink this much water or exercise this much time or eat this kind of nutrients for your body and make sure you're protected against XYZ intrusion into your health. No, they don't. I mean, I hope there are some that do, and probably they are following the same system we do, but by most part, doctors, when you're healthy, you don't go see them, period. And if you come to see them, say, why are you here? Okay? So the other quote I put here, and I think this is a very important quote for people to understand, it's not the money that the most valued. The first wealth is the health. Richard Waldo Emerson. As we spoke yesterday, the time is the greatest commodity. We can never get it back. But besides time, the second greatest is health. Without health, we cannot go to work, we cannot go to have fun, we cannot spend the wealth that we accumulate while we're working. And many people trade their health for money without understanding that money that they earn later may not buy the same health. So continuing on that, I believe that the greatest gift you can give to your family and the world is healthy you. And again, you see, Joyce Meyer. So when we are thinking about giving gifts to our children, to our family, to our friends, we usually think about things. Sometimes we think about books, which is a great gift, much better gift than things, unless the person needs something specific. But the greatest gift we can give is ability to be with our family, to be with our friends, to be with them meaningfully, not just sitting on the couch or in a wheelchair and present, but actually being able to entertain, interact, play, run, work with them, and bring value to the society. That's the wealth that health allows us to do. Without health, cannot do it. Moving on. Health is not valued till sickness comes. Thomas Fuller. And this is exactly what many people's definition of health. If nothing hurts me right now, I am healthy. When something hurts, oh, I'm getting sick. But the truth of the matter is, it's not when you getting sick, you lost your health. You're losing your health before, because illness doesn't come right away. It goes through stages. Our body gets intoxicated, and it goes through 6 stages of intoxication. We spoke about this once before. I can go back to that again at some point. If you're interested, please comment below and I will share with that. But basically, the illness doesn't come right away. It's not like the next step in our path. No, it takes time. It accumulates in our body. And if we don't take steps to prevent it, it will come. So we have to value our health while we have it, not when we lose it. Many people remember that their health is important after they got sick, after they got hospitalized, after they lost function of some parts of their body, after. But why waiting if it's much easier to do something before? The next quote actually talks about it. Looking after your health today gives me a hope for better hope for tomorrow. And Wilson Shire. And again, that's exactly my point. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Do something today, and it's very simple. Our system provides only 4 simple steps that every single person on earth can afford. How do I know? Because that's possible for people in some remote villages in Ukraine where people have no income or very low income, and they have very little money, and they still can follow the system, and they still benefit from it, and they still saying, oh, I don't take medications, or I can exercise, or I can work, or I can take care of my family. If that people here in America, people in a developed world, for sure can afford it. Not saying Ukraine is not developed, but I'm just saying that there are different levels of income in each country, including the United States. But many people in the world can definitely afford to be healthy today without waiting for something to happen tomorrow. And by doing so, they'll bring health and happiness to their family, to their friends, to their community, to their countries. The last thing that I couldn't find the source, but I believe it's Asian proverb: treat illness 3 years before it comes. Why? Here's why. Our body is built from cells. Our cells generate reborn every day. So I was reading a book to my little daughter, and it's kids book, but it's about health, and it says that when you finish reading a sentence, the 50,000 cells are going to die, and the new 50,000 cells are going to be born. And sentence is really what I just said. When you finish reading this sentence, 50,000 cells are going to die, and 50,000 cells will be born. So it's a very short period of time. Cells are dying in our body every day, every fraction of a second, and they born every day. The way they born, the existing cell divides into 2, and we have now 2 cells. Same way they die and dispose. So, if our cells that we give birth to, so-called, get born healthy, our body builds of healthy cells. If our cells born from sick or deficient cells, our body gets sicker. So here is the kicker. Every single matter in our body, skin, bone, tissue, our tissue in our body can be rejuvenated, can be renewed, and the average time is about 3 years. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give you specific times for each type of tissue, but in general, it's about 3 years for the body to be reborn and create new tissue, new organs, new muscles, new everything. So if you start taking care of your life today, 3 years from now, you will have different body. And 3 years from now, you may be much healthier than you were today. Which means that if you start taking care of your body today, and 3 years down the line, you will take care of illness that might have come 3 years later if you didn't do anything today. So summing up, guys, if you think you're healthy, think again. there is a saying among our community that there is no healthy people, there are just people who are misdiagnosed, meaning doctors can always find a problem in you if they want to. There is another anecdote that says the millionaire was absolutely healthy until doctors learned that he was a millionaire. I hope you understand the humor in this. But I hope that's not what doctors do. And they really help us to cure the crisis in our body when they come. And I really respect doctors, especially in today's environment, in today's day and time. But we are responsible for our own health. We have a duty to our family, to our community, to our country to be healthy, so we can be productive, so we can function, and we don't cause the government, the country, the family to spend money on the most important wealth we have, our health. So again, think again about your health. Consider, how do you sleep, how often do you have headaches, how much you stressed out, how much you exercise. Do some Google some physical tests, physical fitness tests, and see if you can perform them. Just compare yourself today with yourself when you were in your 17, 18, 20 years old, and whether or not you can do the same thing right now. I'm 41 right now. I can definitely do things I was doing when I was 17 right now. So 15 years, 16 years, 14 years, oh, 24 years, I'm sorry. And I still can do the same thing. So I'm not aging. I don't want to age. I still can bend. I still can do physical activities like push-ups, chin-ups, can do pistol squats. So all those things that I could do before, I can still do now. That's the indication of my body being healthy. I have no headaches. I have no stress. When I sleep, I sleep. I don't wake up in the middle of the night because I don't know why. And all other things that I used to consider to be normal 2 years ago, I realized that they should not be in my life, and they're not any longer. So, reassess your health, realize how it's valuable, realize there is a way to get you into better shape if you are not there yet. If you are in better shape, it doesn't mean you can just forget your health and do whatever you want. Your health needs to be continuously worked on. Health is not a state, it's a process. If you constantly doing something, you will keep it. If you do it only when it's lost, it will be lost, and it's really hard to get it back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these ideas will find some response in your minds. If you find this helpful or interesting, please share it with other people who may benefit from it. I will see you back here tomorrow at 5:15. We'll continue sharing this kind of interesting ideas that came to my mind this week. And this is pretty much about what people think of themselves or their environment and why they may be not necessarily right. I don't want to say wrong, because everybody is right in their own position. But there is some things that we can reconsider. And if people have open-minded, then they can definitely change their course of life. If they shut, there's nothing we can do. Nothing can anybody do, actually. Again, thank you so much for watching. Be well, stay safe, be energetic. Want to get more energy? Join us at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time for our AM workout with our workout partners. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.